Wasn't there some speculation that our solar system at one point was a binary star system and that one of those stars had become a dwarf?
I don't know.
Someone had read something about that in relationship to the dense object they believe is outside the Kuiper Belt.
Yeah, I mean, there's some evidence, there's a bit of evidence that there's something out there, yeah. Because of the periodic extinctions and things on Earth, like you get periodic bombardments from out in the Kuiper Belt. So yeah, I think one of the theories is
periodic extinctions.
There have been mass extinctions on Earth when a lot of the life died. We don't know what caused all those, but sometimes they're impacts from space. That seems clear. And so yeah, there are theories that there's something orbiting out there which can disrupt all these objects out in the Kuiper Belt, that sends loads of comets and asteroids inwards to the inner solar system and can cause havoc.
Beyond Neptune, the eighth celestial entity in our solar system, and stretching into the distant reaches of space, lies the Kuiper Belt, a cold, torus-shaped expanse. Within this area, mysterious objects orbit, forming a part of our cosmic environment. Current scientific approximations suggest that the collective mass of all Kuiper Belt objects is around 10% of Earth's mass. Brian Cox is one of the scientists who theorize that our solar system may have operated as a binary star system at some point in its history. This hypothesis proposes that one of these stars could have evolved into a dwarf star, potentially residing on the opposite side of the Kuiper Belt. So, what exactly are these Kuiper Belt objects, and what significance do they carry? What lies concealed within the Kuiper Belt, and what if we were to establish a presence in this region? Keep watching to find out. The Kuiper Belt, one of the most mysterious regions in our solar system, also holds the distinction of being the most extensive structure, surpassed only by the Oort cloud and Jupiter's magnetosphere. Hosting an assortment of rocks, ice, comets, dwarf planets, and peculiar entities, the Kuiper Belt's inner boundary commences precisely at Neptune's orbit, extending approximately 30 astronomical units from the Sun, rendering the area dark and chilling. Resembling an inflated doughnut in shape, the icy entities within the belt could potentially be remnants from the main asteroid belt and Jupiter. However, some defy this theory with their unconventional characteristics. Pluto, the beloved ex-planet, resides within the Kuiper Belt, joined by other dwarf planets, each accompanied by their satellites. These entities are now commonly referred to as KBOs, denoting Kuiper Belt Objects. The belt serves as a source of comets as it gradually diminishes. Perhaps the most astonishing aspect is that for decades, scientists were unaware of the existence of the Kuiper Belt. It was only through a closer examination of Pluto that they realized Pluto isn't the frigid, solitary planet once envisioned. Rather, it shares its vicinity with numerous neighbors in a distinct locale. To date, over 2,000 KBOs have been catalogued, revealing intriguing anomalies that make the Kuiper Belt a truly captivating realm. In the Kuiper Belt, an object with a notably distinct trajectory, named Aaron after the Celtic god of war, has stirred numerous unanswered questions for scientists and astronomers. Despite its ominous nature, Aaron's peculiar movements have sparked speculation about its composition, deviating from the typical rock and ice makeup of belt objects. Remarkably, Aaron's rapid rotation challenges expectations, as the centrifugal force should theoretically disintegrate it. However, this hasn't occurred, prompting researchers to consider the possibility of unconventional materials or even potential alien involvement. When New Horizons attempted a closer examination, transmissions were abruptly cut off, raising theories about extraterrestrial interference to prevent closer scrutiny, possibly indicating an extraterrestrial spacecraft. While this notion may seem far-fetched, a dedicated group of researchers is diligently unraveling the mystery surrounding Aaron, aiming to ascertain whether it holds concrete evidence of extraterrestrial presence in the Kuiper Belt. Situated approximately 1 billion miles beyond Pluto, this peanut-shaped object represents the farthest point humans, via the New Horizons spacecraft, have explored. it stands as an exceedingly frigid, icy world, receiving a mere fraction, about 1900 times less, of the sunlight that reaches Earth. Alan Stern, the investigator for the New Horizons mission, remarked, "We have never seen something that was primordial so unchanged since the early formation days. It is a contact binary object with lightly cratered regions and patches of brightness, composed mainly of two lobes that each formed separately through the accumulation of small particles of gas and dust, which only fused together much later. The larger lobe is called Ultima, while Thule is the comparatively smaller one." As of November 2019, it was officially named Arakoth. The two have been observed to even come together in an unusual way. It doesn't look like the two have experienced any collisions or violent mergers. Instead, scientists say that the two come together, traveling only a few miles per hour, kind of like a gentle kiss. As for satellites, it seems like Arakoth is flying solo. New Horizons has not been able to spot rings or satellites, which makes the object stand out even more. Besides, the object is unusually flat and also appears to have ice water, but with freezing temperatures being so far away from the sun and all, it doesn't seem to be abundant. The New Horizons mission might just do another flyby of the object on its journey around Pluto and other ice worlds in the Kuiper Belt. While the Kuiper Belt is renowned for its abundance of comets and dwarf planets, it features a distinctive pair of twins, Antipholus and Antipholus, who are garnering attention. These twins engage in a 25 to 30-year orbital dance around each other, completing a full orbit of the Sun in 290 years. Officially designated as 2001 QW322, this pair in the Kuiper Belt forms a closely bound binary system. The noteworthy aspect isn't merely their identical nature, but the exceptionally rare orbital distance they maintain. To illustrate, envision two baseballs gravitationally linked in deep space, forming a binary system with an orbital distance of 124 miles. Now contrast that with the 2001 QW322 pair, separated by a vast 77,671 miles, named Antipholus after the twin characters in Shakespeare's The Comedy of Errors. These twins are challenging to distinguish, demanding careful scrutiny from astronomers. On December 28, 2004, astronomers stumbled upon an extraordinary object amid the Kuiper Belt's dwarf planets and objects, resembling a potato. This minor planet, Haumea, 1/3 the mass of Pluto, intrigues observers with its debated resemblance to a floating potato or a squashed cigar. Regardless, its peculiar shape offers valuable insights into the solar system's collision history. The astonishment deepened when astronomers noted Haumea's unique behavior. It brightens and fades by approximately 25% every 2 hours due to its elongated shape. Holding the title of the fastest rotating large object in our solar system, Haumea's swift spin is believed to be responsible for its distorted shape, adding a fascinating dimension to our understanding of celestial bodies. To provide a perspective on its speed, a day on Haumea lasts only 4 hours. Haumea possesses 2 moons, Namaka and Hi'iaka, and notably it was the first identified object in the Kuiper Belt with rings. However, there is ongoing debate about whether it qualifies as a minor planet. Our understanding of this enigmatic object is solely derived from ground-based telescopes, and until additional flybys and missions to the Kuiper Belt occur, the space potato will remain a perplexing mystery. The concept of Planet 9, distinct from Pluto, has been a long-standing theory. Scientists and astronomers have speculated about this hypothetical planet for years. While direct observation of the so-called planet hasn't occurred, these predictions stem from observed gravitational effects on other belt objects. Scientific researchers Scott Shepard from the Carnegie Institute for Science in Washington, D.C., and Chadwick Trujillo of Northern Arizona University have jointly identified 62 distant objects, constituting around 80% of those discovered at the solar system's edge. They actively pursue the search for the elusive Planet X. Continuing the exploration, another scientific duo from Caltech, Michael Brown and Konstantin Batygin, have released their study proposing a fascinating perspective. They suggest that a planet, approximately the mass of Neptune, and situated about 20 times farther from the Sun than Neptune, might be the actual gravitational force influencing the orbits of numerous small objects within the Kuiper Belt. In their own words, they emphasize that a comprehensive search for such objects can significantly enhance our understanding of the outer regions of the solar system, potentially leading to a re-evaluation of our knowledge regarding its evolution. With the New Horizons spacecraft still actively orbiting, there's a tangible possibility that we could unveil the existence of this hypothetical planet sooner than anticipated. The ongoing research endeavors promise to shed light on the mysteries concealed in the far reaches of our solar system. The New Horizons spacecraft from NASA etched its name in history as the sole craft to venture into the Kuiper Belt. This pioneering mission has illuminated the importance of closer exploration within our solar system. Presently, the New Horizons spacecraft remains actively engaged, navigating the periphery of our solar system and unveiling the peculiarities of space. In response to the revelations from the New Horizons mission, scientists are contemplating the prospect of deploying additional probes and conducting flybys within the belt. The focus lies on more intricate orbital reconnaissance missions, surpassing the scope of direct ventures into the region. As of now, the enigmatic expanse of the Kuiper Belt, shrouded in darkness and cold, holds untold mysteries that stir the imagination, awaiting further exploration. So, what do you think scientists will discover next in the Kuiper Belt? Tell us in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.